the Cartographer's Guide to Strange and Abandoned Places. I'm your host. Today's word of the day is charcuterie. Now, our first site today is this sort of lean-to structure. It is not too strange and could not really be considered abandoned, since it probably still is growing and no one has lived in it as far as I know, but it is interesting. This is our jumping off point for our day's exploration of Eagle Rock Reservation. Our next site is another sort of interesting place. I think it could be considered abandoned, although I'm not sure. And we can probably see it right now, although it escapes the eye very quickly. Oh, there it is. You can see the tippy top of it. Now you can see it. That sort of, but the radio tower is only the sort of beginning point. It's a lot easier now to see now that we're a lot closer, but we still can't quite see anything about the base. But that will change, my good friends. That will change. The path to the tower is an interesting one because you actually kind of have to go past it, at least heading this direction, before you hit it. It seems like you have to pass the tower and then there's sort of a track that doubles back. So just be aware of that. Now you can kind of see what's going on there. The base, there's a little house, it looks like. So these posts should let you know that you're nearing the entrance, or again, if you're coming from the other direction, have gone past it. Now, up ahead, you see this fork. I believe this tower provides cell service, although there seems to be a bit of dead zone where I live, but that's besides the point. So it's a Communications Commission Tower registration number. I don't know what that means. You see some debris over there, a trash can, probably from people who have gone in, which should be pretty easy. So I imagined when I first found it that this was some sort of ranger station, that it was a maintenance place, but now I think this would definitely fall more under the abandoned category of strange and abandoned. I have no idea what this is. If anyone knows, tell us. But there appears to be a discarded one over here. Tree growing out of a tire. It's kind of cool. I mean, think about how long that tire had to be there for this tree to grow out of it. Approaching the door, and it says, oh, it has an alarm warning. Probably long gone, let's be honest. Definitely abandoned. Looks like there's some sort of barricade against this door, so it'd be hard to get in this way. We are the creation. It's another one of those discarded drums, I think. So it does look like some sort of ranger station. This window further along is barred, but allows us to see inside, and it's actually taller than me at this point, so I'm just looking at my phone screen. So I can see, the only thing I can see is what you can see. You got a refrigerator, a spool of something, and these other gates. It kind of looks like a stable or something. So there's a road closed sign. This is a road sign, which is always a good political research. Michael L. Delahunty Drive. That is a clue. Now that could be the road we just came up and it's just been dragged down here. So that's hard to say. Look for other stuff. Okay, so there's a cone there with a seal of the county. There's another one of those weird things. I don't know what they are. And one of these drums has RFS on it. That's probably like River Fish Service or something like that. Yeah, it's another one of these drums. I have no idea. Can it move? That can move. I had to guess. I guess this drum was up against this door to keep it closed. Okay, so I moved the thing, but it seems like it's locked from the inside. It's kind of funny. Places like this usually have a door hanging open somewhere, but it seems pretty securely closed. There's a door up there. I know you're thinking what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking it's probably crazy dangerous to go up there. So that's the last ditch. It might not even be a second floor. So that is also another consideration. That looks pretty hard to open because there's a tree growing through it. The door here, pretty hard to open because it has a deadbolt. I am not breaking and entering. I am strictly an enterer. That sounds bad. Basically, unless it's super duper abandoned, I do not break locks, is my rule. Okay, so the Fates have denied me entry. I did try those doors. I was unable to open them from my point. Maybe I could force them if I got like a crowbar again, but what I said, again, I'm an enterer, not a breaker. Oh, that looks like a little door. It does, doesn't it? Then again, the security camera's right around that corner. So, oh, and there's some barbed wire right there. Okay, so off camera, I tried to open the door. From the way it was moving, I'm pretty sure it's locked from the inside. Well, it was worth a shot. At least I can say I tried it. Here we have a giant asphalt pile. Kind of gives us a nice vantage point. Well, it wasn't a complete bust, but we didn't get in. But we were almost at our next site, which is definitely also falls under the abandoned category. Not a lot of strange in this video, but it's our first one yet, so I suppose we'll see. It's to show you, there's one little toopy here. So you can see it emerging from the trees now. And it is a old bathroom. Okay. Well, we have here a door. This is the men's room. The door with actually quite a artistic photo on it, or artistic drawing on it. It says, "Stay Punk, Swampy, 2016, LA to NYC." I mean, that's kind of cool. Little receptacle here. Interesting. Let's find out what's inside. It's pretty cramped in here. The ceiling has holes. Looks like this is where the old sink was. The floor is like dirt, so it's pretty safe. You can see the old poop holes. I don't know why they don't keep these places up. Like, I like abandoned spaces as much as the next guy. But not much to see back here. Oh, it's like the door is kind of hollowed out. That's weird. And yeah, so that receptacle back there is directly where all the poop goes. But there's usual poop down there. That is gross. That was the men's room. And I don't feel weird about going in the, well, I feel a little weird about going in the women's room, but it's also that's gonna disrupt the audio. Good God. Okay. That's also an abandoned bathroom, so I'm not gonna be, I hope I'm not walking down anyone going to the bathroom. And it'll probably be very similar to the men's room. I always, right now you can't tell, but I'm poking my hand around the corner, not the rest of me. Because I don't, there's someone back there, or a monster, who knows what, then I definitely do not want to get eaten or whatever. So whether they like chop off my hand or grab it.